Alright guys, I believe we're about halfway through the league for Megalixir and Return Sphere. We're going to be going against the Kilika Beasts. So we've had a good run so far. We've won all the games, which is, you know, good. I mean, we enjoy winning all the games. That is the best thing for us. But we'll see if we can take on the Kilika Beasts. They're generally a weaker team at this level. So I don't think we'll have any issues, but we could be surprised. We could be surprised. We got another, does that matter? No, because Drain Tackle is like 500. But who else are we gonna equip that on? Yeah, we got another technique for Noi Guado. It's not really relevant because, I mean, we equip Golden Arm there, but who cares? Like, there's Super Goalie Grip Gloves. We don't have any anti-techniques. Honestly, I don't know. I don't see the point. I think for a goalie, that's actually the one thing. The one thing I don't like about Blitzball is I feel like the goalies are very one-dimensional. Because I feel like there's never a reason to not be running Nimrok as your goalie because he has the best catch, and then super goalie, grip gloves, and then anti-venom, or anti-venom, wither, and nap too. Like that's just the setup, right? There's not really a reason to do anything but that. So it's kind of, I don't know. That's the one thing I think they could have improved on. I think there probably should have been like two stats that decide how everything's done. I don't know how you do that though. So obviously one is catch, and then one is you know what they could have done is maybe you this is tough to decide. This is like real niche, but maybe you could have like a sub technique. I don't know what I'm even saying, but like a sub technique. That's always a good way to start an argument. I don't know what I'm saying, but let me say it. A sub technique that targets like invisible shot, like things of that ability. So you have grip gloves. You could argue it could go under grip gloves, where you prevent the invisible shot from taking hold, and having to do that little mini game or whatever. And then maybe like depending on the distance of the shot from the goal, adjusting if it can make it and having a stat that does that. Like, I just wish there was a reason to not only run Nimrok. Like, it feels like there's never a reason I'm not running Nimrok. It is, you know, it's he's always the best one, you know. It's so what's the point? You know what it probably should have been actually is maybe could speed factor in, because speed's also like a useless stat for goalies, and you don't even have to make a new stat for it if you use speed for that. Like, speed could be like, speed and catch could factor in if they're actually like blocking a shot, and then that would be determined by distance, right? So if someone's really close to your goal, then speed is a higher multiplier of like if it makes it or not. But then if someone's far away, catch is one. Like, that matters more. And depending on the distance from your goal, like, those have varying effects. I think that could be interesting. I don't know. I think if I actually thought about, like, sat down and like wrote it out, I could probably think of something a lot better than that strewn together idea. But I don't know. The core of my gripe is always run Nimrok, and, you know, if you're not, you're bad. Or it's a bad decision. You're not bad, but you should be running Nimrok. This video really is just going to be me complaining about goalies. Someone actually just commented. Let me pull up the name. Super Lock. I'm going to mispronounce your name. I'm sorry. Super Locker Launch just commented on my video talking about the best Guado, and then I started talking about goalies with him. So that's why this is tangent. And it's the 13th today, and this is gonna upload on like the 31st. So this is gonna be a pretty late reply, but you know, I think we could balance goalies a little bit more. My gosh, if they made like just an engine where you could like create Blitzball games, oh my gosh, dude, I would go wild. This channel would blow off. I would never go back to work. I'd just be making Blitzball games, you know, struggling to make it. But yeah, I am interested in Final Fantasy 14, and if they could introduce Blitzball to that. I think they could, but I think it would be more like the Final Fantasy 10-2 type. I'll be the first one to say I haven't played a ton of Final Fantasy 14, but I played like maybe like 10 hours, which I guess is not none. So I don't know how it would play in that game, but it'd be interesting. I know I think they added Triple Triad. So obviously they are interested in adding some mini games from other Final Fantasies, but I think a card game obviously is infinitely more like easy to, you know, release than Blitzball, because Blitzball is it's a game that relies upon the control of players, and you know, a card game is the opposite of that. I mean, it's essentially a sub game within your game, where Blitzball is that, but in an MMO, who do you face? Like, what do you do? I think it'd be fine to introduce it as like facing AI. I think that'd be fine. But the top-down aspect of, you know, Final Fantasy 14 might be a little bit odd. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is I have a hard time wrapping my brain around how that would work. Like, it's just in my head, it kind of doesn't fit. But I'm sure they could incorporate it in a good way. So we're going to Wither Tackle on Vorja. So we're doing pretty good this game. We're able to steal the ball from pretty much every Kilika Beast because of their stats, and we're not really getting punished for it. It's tough because we do want to learn techniques, but I don't know if they have any that we really care about. And also, like, learning Drain Tackle 3 from Rope is kind of impossible because he just doesn't have enough HP to actually use the technique. So there's not a lot of opportunity for that. I guess we could try. I mean, it is 500, right? I thought it was. So we're gonna Wither Tackle here. That's gonna put Guado in a bad spot if he was stealing the ball. But we don't steal it, we steal it with Gira instead, which is probably better. And only encountering Vorja is good because we're going to be able to shoot over him and try to get the goal here. And Vorja not able to touch the ball is massive. This puts a lot of pressure on Nizzard. He's unable to stop us, and we're able to make this game 4-0. Vorja starts with the ball. It just feels like all their options are not great. Like, they're just in such a rough spot that they don't... I mean, what choice do they have here? I mean, they can pass to Iskin. He does have really good endurance, and he also has Tackle Slip, which could be triggered here. Let's see. Unable to trigger it there. I think he has Tackle Slip. He did the first half. Let's see if we can get him to trigger it. Go for the shot. We do, and Guado learns it. That's massive. That is a technique we will definitely want in these early games. Tackle Slip 2, obviously better, but Tackle Slip 1 is useful until we get Tackle Slip 2. So Guado is able to get the ball, and let's actually just swim forward with Zazzy. Let's really try to force the goal here. This will probably be the last goal of the game, but, you know, it's good to try to force it. Ooh, this could be bad. This could be bad. Rope is unable to steal the ball. We're going to be able to shoot it here. And Nizrut against 22 shoot is fairly defenseless. He's going to have to really pull out all the stops. He's unable to, and it's going to go up 5-0. With only 30 seconds left, they might get an attempt on our goal, but it's fairly unlikely with our speed that they're going to be able to do anything. Go for the Venom Pass 2. We already learned quite a bit of Venom Pass 2 from another midfielder, so not going to be as useful. With 15 seconds left, let's try for a shot just to get another goal here. A little bit too late, and that's going to end the game. Tackle Slip was a huge win, though. I mean, that's a huge get for us. He's got more experience and level ups for Guado, Nav Guado. Oh, more speed. It's happening. It's happening. And then Guado. It's fantastic. Looks like Rope is staying on the Kilika Beasts for 5 games, so not a long time. Deem for 12 games. All in all, not too bad. Cool. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we'll be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.